hello, viewers. My name's Golden Kitty, and today we will be playing some Fate Grand Order. I've been playing for the past couple of days, just, usual studying, here and there. I was paying attention to the Fake Trench Fake collab that they're having at JP, and surprise, surprise, the most popular character is the one that's being the 5-star first, aka we're getting Prolati. No, I think that we're probably gonna get a second one, probably. I don't know yet, but yeah, Prolati is the 5-star caster, and then I believe Hippotla is a 4-star writer, which is funny as hell. So I guess we'll wait and see if there is another character in a week or two that comes out. I'm hoping there does, and I'm hoping that we get either Jack or Alcides, because it's high time we got another Herc. He deserves it. He deserves it. But anyways, folks, let's jump into this, because it's been 5 days, and all I've really been doing is repeating these 3 quests over and over and over again. Let's just start by doing these. Give me a second. I'm gonna switch over to not that one, this one. And I'm gonna do it with the same thing that I've been doing for this event, which is I've been using Alice. Unfortunately, I won't really be able to farm with Aoko until DL comes out, and even because right now farming with Aoko is just too slow. Okay, too slow, it's inefficient, and I don't get enough stuff back. Okay.
いいわ。ごっこ遊びをしましょう。太古の神秘、笑う月明、こぼれ落ちて舞台は。
I haven't seen her wear the penguin outfit yet on the actual NP yet, but I've seen Bunny Girl Aoko, and I've seen Alice wear the oh, hey, full charge, 50% charge, nice. I've seen Alice wear the penguin suit in one of the skills.
遊園地はお好き？命を計りにどうぞこちらへ。道家の王を見つけられて。でも朝まで寝てればあなたの勝ちだった。
I figured this one would be really easy, so oh, they're about to take a lot more damage. Because Alice deals more damage to humans.
ごっこ遊びをしましょう。太古の神秘、笑う月明、こぼれ落ちて舞台は。スマイル、クラッとスマイル。立ち上がる。まだ早い。ここで終わることは許さんぞ。
I hope they eventually release a separate outfit for Super Aoko, because it's kind of a shame that Aoko has 3 outfits, but you're mostly going to see her as Super Aoko anyways. Okay, so then the next one would be this one. And we're going to use the same exact... Oof. unfortunately. The fact that she can give herself like I don't have the skill maxed out. She gives herself 70 charge max, and also she's absolutely perfect for 3-turn farming. And I'm talking about Alice. Oh, are we in a forest? Oh, hell yeah.
この不思議なをもしかしなくても停止。グレート3はいい。アリサも移せアリサをって自分まだですよ。
The bird is the best part about Alice. He's funny as hell.
この不思議なをもしかしなくても停止。グレート3はいい。アリサも移せアリサをって自分まだですよ。
Oh no! What the hell? That sucks. There we go, we were fine.
すごすぎてのたうち回る。マインスターの魔女ですもの。当然よ。
Getting less and less time. I want to play Mahoyo on stream, but I'm getting less and less time to be able to play it. Today we're doing like a 2-hour stream here, so if I have a little bit of time, I'll try to see if I can. All right. This is what gives me treasure points, so.
宝箱開けちゃおっか。ワクワクするね。オープンチェスト。開封は慌てず丁寧にね。オープンチェスト。開封は慌てず丁寧にね。オープンチェスト。開封は慌てず丁寧。ようこそマスター。
And the max is 90.
こちらには
90
とても
seems
素晴ら
awfully
しい
low
ト
to
レジ
be
ャー
the
の
max.
数々をマスターのたくさん集めてたくさん交換しようね。
I guess I'll get more of these as I go through the rest of the story. So let's just do that. I'll set up my support later. All right, time to read. A boy pursuing dreams and a girl who dreams. Section 3. The second treasure and the red. I didn't finish that. from the Journal of Leonardo da Vinci. And that's how I ended up cradling one of the most unbelievable things I've ever seen, living or materialized. I wish I could go back in time and tell myself before I redshifted here. You're going to find a baby Stegosaurus in the singularity, and it's going to think you're its mother. Even now, I can hardly believe it. But it's true. Stegi, short for Stegosaurus, keeps looking up at me with those round, innocent eyes. This is happening. Stegi is alive and breathing just as much as any other living being, living thing. No matter how unbelievable it might be, there it is, happily munching away at veggies I've been giving him. I'm so excited. I'm touched beyond belief. Ah, damn it. I'm gonna have to keep my records to the bare minimum. Otherwise, I might end up just gushing about Stegi in all my future entries. Alright, time to get to work. Today and tomorrow are going to be another busy couple of days. She realized she had failed. The ground shook, the skies rumbled. Every living thing around her, friends and foe alike, was running about in a panic. They ran to escape or to survive, or because they had no idea what was going on. Give me a second. Sorry, my fan was drying my eyes like big time. Okay. And she decided to do the same. So she ran and ran and ran. Her body seemed to fight her with every step. But then again, her body had never been suited for running long distances. She saw small animals moving swiftly across the ground near her feet and was struck by pangs of envy. He was sure it would be easy for her to survive if only she was small like them. Nonetheless, she and the animals all managed to avoid the fire raining down from the sky and arrive at their destination. Oh no. Her luck had run out. Instead of escaping, she had run straight into a dead end. She racked her brain for a solution, but no matter how hard she thought, her mind only went in circles. But even so, she thought and thought and thought, desperate to find a way, any way, out of her predicament. And so, she made her choice, although deep down, he understood it would change nothing. He made her choice all the same, even as the ground continued to shake around her. Okay, what happened? Oh, Da Vinci? Is something wrong? You were asleep. Were you dreaming or something? No, I wasn't. I don't think. Was that a dream? Were you having a good dream or something? I'm not sure. I'm sorry. My brain's still a little foggy, so I don't really remember. Oh well, no biggie. Come on, let's go. We've got another big day ahead of us. Okay, well, what was that? Scrambled eggs, beans, crispy bacon, salad, and freshly toasted bread. That is today's breakfast. An English breakfast. That sounds great. You really know your way around the kitchen, don't you, chef? I'll have white rice, pickled veggies, and a well-done dried fish. No. Ugh. It all looks delicious. I like rice too, but I can tell that I'm also going to love this bacon toast. I'm just glad you woke up on the right side of the cot this morning. Can I have seconds, director? Fine, but not for the bacon. Not when the little furball has been eyeing mine ever since he got here. I needed to keep a close eye on it, or I'll have a baconless breakfast. Ooh, fun. That aside, it's nice to have all of us eating together like this. It reminds me of how my siblings and I could never sit still when we had breakfast. I grew up in an abbey, so of course breakfasts were a little quieter there. But I guess we had our share of noisy moments as well. Hey, loud, quiet, whatever. Nothing beats eating your meals in a big group. Right, Mandricardo? Yeah, right. He's full of it. He's full of it, but I should probably just keep my mouth shut here. How about you, Master? I agree. It's fun eating with other people. I agree completely. Oh. Would you like one of these potatoes, Senpai? Thanks, Smash. Here you go. That's kind of embarrassing, huh? Aha! Get ready to run, Achilles. You're not gonna want to miss this show. Gotcha. I hope treating this like a show isn't a bad idea. What is it? Master, would you like some toast? Say, Master, here, this is for you. Here, Senpai, why don't you have some of this too? Did I get stuck in an infinite feeding loop? Huh? What in the world were you thinking? I couldn't turn them down, so... Oh, alright. You're lucky. I never go anywhere without my trusty antacids. Why, you ask? Grace. My boy, Grace. Alrighty then. I think now's a good time to look at the map. So this is what this is what we got. Has anyone else ever seen this map before? I don't know. We only heard about the first map when we went around talking to people yesterday. The map that led us to Stegi's cave, right? Yep. And we really only found that cave because we literally fell into it. So it's safe to assume that no one else beside us has ever seen this map. It's too bad we can't analyze it back at Chaldea. If only we had our administrative advisor here right now, he'd be perfect for this job. Oh yeah. Right now, Holmes is probably puffing away on his pipe. That sounds really close. What do you mean? On second thought, never mind. Oh, well, we'll just have to make do without him. Come on, guys. I'm sure we can figure this out if we all put our heads together. Let's start by going over everything we can deduce from this map. I'll do my best to figure it out. So, first of all, this is a map of somewhere nearby. That is somewhere in the Caribbean. That much seems safe to assume. True, it wouldn't be much help if it was the map of somewhere in, say, Russia. I could always run over there if that turned out to be the case. That makes one of you. Since we're in a singularity, and given how we came across the map in the first place, that does seem like a safe assumption. Okay, what's next? Right. Next, we can assume this map is accurate. And third, that it will lead us to the hidden treasures if we can interpret it correctly. Given all of that, I think we need to trust that this map is accurate. True, we won't get very far otherwise. Good point. If this whole map turned out to be fake, there'd be nothing at all that we could do. Well, that still leaves the possibility that we interpret the map wrong. Right. In fact, that could even be what the cartographer who made it intended. Which brings me to my fourth point. We can assume the message written on the map is important. The first map had no such writing after all. And that leads me to think it must be especially important. Be that as it may, it won't do as much good if we can't read what it says. I'm actually something of a polyglot, and it's definitely not written in any language I recognize. I say, can anyone here decipher this message? Some hope you turned out to be gothy. Here, let me see that. Nope, I got nothing. Me neither. Same. Sorry, no luck. Blackbeard? No way, you can read it? Yeah, I recognize this writing. This is sea penmanship. You know how ships have sway and rock, right? So when you're writing something on one thing, like grammar and legibility got right out the porthole. It's not so hard to read once you get the hang of it, though. Let's see what we got here. Aha! Water, water, everywhere, nor any drop to drink. Who walks with water to one side will soon retread their own footprints. That's the gist, more or less. I see. So it's basically pirate penmanship. Surprisingly erudite stuff, too. While we're at it, I don't suppose it says exactly where this place on the map is, does it? Nope. At least not as far as I can tell. Well, hold on. Couldn't this be a coded message? The kind where we need to skip a letter here or substitute a letter there until the truth reveals itself? Nah, definitely not. How could you be so sure? Because I'm certain a pirate wrote this. No one else could write so poorly. And there's no way a pirate would know enough maths to write a coded message. The best, the absolute best they could hope to pull off would be some kind of poem. And this would have to be and this would have to be an old-fashioned riddle. This is so exciting. All right then, let's take it one night at a time and think about what it could mean. Water, water everywhere, nor any drop to drink. Sounds like somewhere surrounded by undrinkable water. Agreed. I don't see any other way to interpret that part. Very well. Let's keep going then. Who walks with water to one side will soon retread their own footsteps. What do you make of this part? Yes, Curulite? It's talking about someone walking. Is that all? No, there's more. You got this, Smash. If the person proceeding next to the water is walking, that would mean they can't go in the water itself. And going back to the first line, the fact that they're continuing to walk with water at their side must mean that there's water all around them. Makes sense. So then the last part must mean, right, soon retread their own footsteps, which means that the walking next to water will lead in a circle and fairly quickly. Yes, I think that's it. And there's only one kind of place where someone could walk a path like that. You mean inside a lake? That's right. The answer is a tiny remote island. Is something wrong, Master? It's okay. Wielder's Master. It's okay, Wielder's Masters. These things happen. Wielder, at times like this, the best thing to do is leave the person be. I see. You and Master must be really good friends, huh, Rengoku? What could possibly give you that idea? So water on all sides, but you can't drink any of it. That would have to be seawater, which rules out lakes and water tanks. So then, yep. If you walk alongside water on a tiny island, you'll of course end up right back where you started. Aha! Well, that wasn't so bad. So, I think I remember seeing a tiny remote island in a pretty conspicuous place. Let me see if I can find it on the map. Yeah, there it is. Great. Then, what are we waiting for? Let's go. Yeah. Hang on. We still need to decide who'll stay back at camp. Oh, I can do that. I'm actually very good at guard duty. Right, Rengoku? Yeah, sure. We'll be good as long as we have 2 other servants to stay with us. Alright, I can do that. If you need my help out there, Master, just use a command spell, and I'll come running in a flash. Got it. I'm counting on you. I won't let you down. I'll stay behind too. I'm not too much for boat rides, even short ones. But if you need my help, don't hesitate to call me with a command spell too. I'll do whatever I must to help you, even if I have to command Viv, to shoot lasers from his eyes. Don't worry, Anastasia. Master's in a good hands with me. Yes, that's wonderful. What was that? It sounded like you don't trust me at all. Okay, everyone, let me show you. To Edward teaches me. Pride and joy. The Queen Anne's revenge. After you. Oh, there you are. Hey, hey. A Nemo Marine? I've had the Nemo Marines come aboard as my crew. Just while we're here in the singularity, though. Do you have our QP ready, Captain? Yes, yes. Here you go. Yay! Now we can get orange juice at the tavern. Well, they probably won't sell you alcohol, even if you ask, so... By the way, Master, old BB here was just thinking... I really don't think it's wise calling yourself that. That's very true. Well, you already have a BB at Chaldea, and I don't think she'd be pleased to know that you were stealing her name. How displeased do you think she'd be? Very. So, what was this thought that you had anyways? Well, this is my ship, right? And we have both a captain and a master right here, right? So that means we have to fight. And that makes sense. How? Oh. You know, I'm a pirate, right? But whenever I get on a ship, I just gotta be the man in charge. And I just won't be satisfied until I can claim any hidden treasures we find for myself. So before I succumb to such wicked thoughts, we need to duke it out, decide who's the boss in these waters. So what do you say? Okay, let's do it. Just like that? Are you sure about this? Times like this, the best thing to do is just pound the ever-loving snot out of the other guy. Well, I suppose it is important to demonstrate who's in charge. Alright, Blair. I leave this in your hands. Hell yeah. It's been forever since I got to be the bad guy. Just for a little while, though. We all know I'm going to end up rejoining the team afterwards. So we just have to come at you with full force, okay? I'll do my best to kill you. Ah, crap. I thought this was going to be a one-on-one. Oh, you're all just dogpiling me. You're looking bad for old Blackbeard. Well, at least they would be if I hadn't prepared a little something to improve my odds. What are we talking about? Today's a special day, right? Thought we got a special guest lined up for the occasion. Hahaha, that's my cue. I recognize that intimidating voice anywhere. It's Canis. Out of the way. Move aside. Canis, the divine spirit's coming through. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen, germs. My special guest for today is Canis, the Emperor of the Sea. Huh? This isn't what we agreed upon. Huh? What? What is it? Well, I know I'm here to help out this Blackbeard fund. But that Goth bastard actually hired me first. You did? Yes? I asked Canis to join us as Chaldea's interim safety officer and to serve as my personal bodyguard before we left. But I hadn't seen hide or hair of them since... sorry. But I hadn't seen hide or hair of them since. So I thought they'd blown me off. So what are you doing here? You not only blew me off, but you even want to work for the enemy? Oh, just chill. I'll do the job I promise once we're done here. This is the first time hearing about this whole security detail business. Anyway, thanks for coming. Sure. I invited Mordred to help up too, but the response was, and I quote, "The hell? The hell I ever fight master for, assface?" I think Beansprout said something to that effect too. Anyway, I don't love the idea of working with a creepy bastard like Blackbeard. We're all here though, so might as well see who's stronger. How about it, master? I see. You never do pass up a chance for battle, do you? I swear, you're just always spoiling for a fight. What can I say? I am what I am, and that's all what I am. Muhahaha. What better ally than a formidable enemy like Canis? All right, you bastards, bring it on. I'm gonna beat all your asses. Anything summer like. It don't matter. I'm just gonna pick someone who has there we go. Where is... Can I not use? What do you mean identical? I don't see her anywhere. She's not... Oh, there she is. Who else is here? All right. I don't have his summer outfit, but sure. All right. Let's have fun. Simplify, nothing difficult. No need to go out all out. Although we do need to get rid of Canis as fast as possible.
まっすぐです。いいですよ。了解。お城を建てちゃうぞ。そうしよう。それは全ての傷、全ての栄光を癒す我らの故郷。権限せよ、ロード・キャメロット。双葉君、
甘いといえば雨。
カッティングスプレー、シューッと。冒険の旅、私の新発明、見せてあげよう。今回は君だ。冒険の道のり、未知への航海、アマサ
やめて。
ドッカーン、ごめんなさい。
Let's go.
完全勝利っす。まあとにかく生きてりゃ勝ち。
Da, 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 da. Well, guess this is it. Yeah, that'll do. We're really only screwing around. It'd be silly to wear myself out over it. Mwahaha! Defeat me all you like. It won't be enough. Ow. Sorry. We are one and infinity, the Alpha and the Omega. Every time you kill me, I'll come back to life stronger than I was before. Pretty sure that's not on your bio. That's because I just made it up right now. Good. If you were serious, I'd have tied you to an anchor and stunk you like a rock. You're serious, aren't you? I'm just bluffing. I'm sorry. Let me grovel before you. It's actually scary how I didn't even think twice about doing that. Anyway, there you have it. Master, you are now captain of the Queen Anne's Revenge. Woo! Bravo! I can't wait to tell Professor about this. Master became the captain of a pirate ship? All hail Captain Player. Since Captain Nemo's not here, I don't have any problem calling you captain. Me? A captain? It's nice you're happy about all this, but you do know what it means, right? Being a good captain means running a tight ship. So make sure you got that part covered up. Otherwise, you'll find yourself at the business end of a good old-fashioned pirate mutiny. Alright, now that I've been demoted to just another sailor, I'm gonna work with the Nemo Marines. Good to have you aboard, Captain. You don't think that ex-Captain Blackbeard... Of course he didn't lose on purpose just so he could bunk with the Nemo Marines. Right? Sure, let's just leave it at that. Anyway, Captain, let's set a course for that remote island. I just know that the second secret treasure is out there waiting for us. Ooh, it's only been 2 missions and it's already been like 40 minutes. These really take the wind off you. Ooh. Gotta keep things nice and clean. Man, that's creepy. You think so? It just seems like an easygoing tall guy to me. I mean, yeah, but we can't forget that he's Blackbeard. I don't think even he knows what he'd do if he found himself back in the captain's seat. That's probably why he was so quick to give up his old position. He may be right. Well, we'll still need to keep an eye on him. Trusting someone and trusting them blindly aren't the same thing. We don't have to suspect every single thing he does, but by the same token, it'd be silly to just take everything at face value. So, on that note, Mandricardo. Sup? Hold on. That's a director one from me. I'm getting a real bad feeling about this. I'm counting on you to keep an eye on Blackbeard. Damn it, I knew it. Don't worry, Rikachi. I'll help you out. Besides, it looks like fun. Awesome, thanks. I can't believe he even handed over the captain's quarters without a fight. Well, at least he shouldn't give us any trouble for a while. In the meantime, let's make sure we've got the right coordinates to for that island. That's kind of me right now. Good. We're definitely heading in the right direction. Though it also seems like it'll be a good while before we get there. So I say we let the Nemo Marines handle the ship and take this opportunity to rest. Good idea. It's almost evening anyway. How are your stomachs holding up? Yeah, I'm feeling a little queasy. Uh-oh. You feeling seasick? I got medicine if you need it. Don't bother. There's not much you can do to relieve seasickness besides getting some rest. Don't worry, Master. Mash and I will take care of you until you feel better. Right, of course. I promise to take care of you as hard as I possibly can. It's not that bad, really. Oh, I see. Well, that's a relief. She doesn't actually seem relieved. By the way, player, I don't suppose you'd be willing to let me have the captain's quarters? I'd like to take a quick cat nap myself, but I'm afraid the lower deck is somewhat lacking in privacy. Sure, I don't mind. Really? There's such a thing as too easygoing, you know. Listen, boy, you can't just roll over when someone makes a request. You need to learn to negotiate in these situations. Oh, then I'd like to sleep in the captain's quarters too. Hey, what? Not for me, for Stegi. I want to put him in the best room on the ship. Well, I suppose you got a good point there. All right, we'll head that down. We'll head down the lower deck then. Hold it. I know there's no one else on this ship but servants, but we still need to keep up appearances. I'll go down to the lower deck while you and the demi-servant can take... Oh, come on now. Did we just settle this? This is what you're all worried about? Alright, all of you line up. I'll settle this for you. So it's gonna be like this, huh? I'm starting to feel like the lower deck would have been a more spacious choice. Well, hey, I think it's pretty fun in its own way. Right? I agree. It feels almost like a boarding house. It does, doesn't it? Either way, I don't think this room was meant for 4. Alright then, Blair and I will take this side. We'll use this curtain to partition the room. Man, I don't know why, but I'm really excited. You guys think you'll be able to get sleep? I'm not sure. I'm not used to this ship. And I'm so excited right now that I don't know if I'll be able to settle down. I don't know if I'll be able to fall asleep either. Uh-oh, that's not good. Would you like something to put you out? Yeah, all right, that's enough. Settle down and go to sleep already. Good grief. Mm. No, that was not gentle breathing at all. I actually did cough. I heard the ship creaking. Gee, why? What is up with me today? Creaking. I hear the ship. What? I hear the ship creaking as it makes its way through the moonlit sea. The room's pitch black, and I don't hear so much as a whisper from anyone else. It almost feels like it's being stranded alone in space. Hey, Gordy? Didn't I tell you to go to sleep? I just wanted to ask you something. Why were you against giving Stegi a name? No, you need to ask. We're not that creature's parents, and it won't be staying with us forever. Giving it a name could influence its future. And it wouldn't be right to do so when we'll have to say goodbye someday. I see. That's a really good point. Thanks, Gordy. And yeah, I thought you just didn't want me to wasting my energy getting attached to him. That might be a concern if you were a typical child. I know Chaldea's technical advisor is perfectly capable of managing her own mental state. Yep, personally, I find joy in goodbyes. Although, what would you have done if I was really a child, father? Well, experiencing loss, even if it is just saying goodbye, is an important part of growing up. So I don't think I'd do anything besides watch over you as things unfold. Also, I'm nobody's father. Understood? Got it. Go to sleep. Okay. Come to think of it, there's a theory about dinosaurs' body temperature. Paleontologists used to think that dinosaurs were all cold-blooded reptiles, but further research led to the theory that they were actually warm-blooded. These days, the most current theory is that dinosaurs' ability to regulate their body temperatures varied greatly from species to species. So some were warm-blooded, some were cold-blooded. Well, now I know that baby stegosauruses are warm to the touch, though only a little. And we're here. So this is the island with the second treasure. I certainly hope it is. After we came all this way. All right, Nemo. Marines, I'm counting on you to hold down the ship while we're gone. Aye, aye, sir. Not you. Come on. No. And so the Chaldea Explorer team, led by Commander Gordolf Music, took their first daring steps into the fearsome jungle. Where'd that come from? Come on. Haven't you ever seen a documentary before? You need a narrator to establish a thorough line. Really? Yeah, like a heartbeat later. We were beset on all sides by shadows that turned out to be a pack of bipedal sharks. Or something like that. What in the world are you talking about? There's no such creature like that anywhere on Earth. Never mind. Run for your lives! I mean, prepare to fight! You know what? I'm just gonna let you do your thing, okay? Fine. Hey, Master. Give me your orders. Quick like. This'll be a good test run. Out of my way, chumps. Canis is coming through. Not you, dipshit. You fight. Right. Yes. Got it. Oh, that's what happened. Come on, Canis. Oh, it's my phone. I got a notification.
水着姿ですが、いつも通り。いえ、いつも以上に頑張ります。カッティングスプレー、シューッと。まっすぐですね。よいしょっと。そうだよ。ドッカーン。まっすぐですね。うるせえ。はい。それ。よいしょっと。えいえい。ああ。うるせえ。
了解。お了解。かけろブリリアドロー。水の彼方にて光を放て。
Should probably get Mandragora's outfit. Done. Piece of cake. Great job, Canis. Right. Well done. It seems changing your spirit origin hasn't done anything to hamper your ability to fight. Well, yeah. I'm still me. On which note, solving riddles ain't my thing. I'll let you dorks handle that crap. Yes, well, that's understandable. The right person for the right job and all that. What I expect you to do, Canis, is serve as the core of a combat team. Great. Okay. Assuming this island does, in fact, house the second hidden treasure. Player, would you do the honors? Let's begin our expedition. Yeah! I say, shouldn't that honor belong to the commander? Come on, Goff. Hurry up or get left behind. I know. Also, would you please stop with the nickname? Alright, give me a sec. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Maybe get another drink. Hold on.
ここの先には
Alright, now I'm going to the bathroom. La la ba ba la ba la la ba la.
ダヴィンチちゃんの臨時ショップへようこそ
Nope, nothing yet. I'm trying to see if I can get sprinkles of other missions. All right, I was gonna go and
ようこそレオナルド・ダ・ヴィンチ
you deserve it, buddy. Come on, I'll get you your outfit, bro. It's all good. Wardrobe unlocked.
つうわけでレイスなんかすっげえ普段着感あるっすね。まあ水着よりはこっちの方が俺は好みっすけど、これなら海でも山でも森でもジョギングでもビーチバレーでもサイクリングでも何でもやれるっすよ。
It's the goat, Mandrigardo. Party setup. Oh yeah, he has the outfit, right? On to the next mission. I was trying to see if I could get like a Canis, but I can't seem to find the writer. I don't have her. Well, that's fine then. Just, there we go. Damn it, and she's meant to be the last one. At least up to there. Let's go. Got a little drink too while I was at it. I got some Dragon Food Kirkland vitamin water. Just a second. Ah. All right. Huh? Oh, Master. Oh, shit. Hi, Master. Fancy running into you here. And Mary, what are you two doing here? We saw you guys were up to something, so we decided to tell you in secret. In secret? Why? Why? Because we're pirates. So we heard that there was a secret pirate treasure just waiting to be found. We just had to come see for ourselves. And found out before I did. And she's very excited about it. Oh, yes. The moment I heard about this treasure, my heart started dancing for joy. I feel just like a maiden in love. In fact, I am a maiden in love. So on that note, this is great. We could certainly use your help to look for the treasure. We came to take it for ourselves. Who? I am really sorry about this, Master, but we just can't resist the tantalizing allure of treasure. But since we're still your servants, we don't want to rely on underhanded tricks, which is why we came to steal the treasure fair and square. That doesn't make any sense. Hee. Don't think we're only head over heels for you, Master. I mean, that isn't to say we aren't. If anything, we're still very much head over heels for. And it's not important right now. My point is, we're taking your treasure, whether you like it or not, Master. I don't think they're going to listen to reason. That's not really a change for them. Right. At this point, I doubt they believe us, even if we told them that we haven't found the treasure yet. They'd probably just make off with Master then. Got it. Jesus. Got it in one. Alright, you two. If it's a fight you want, it's a fight you'll get. Let's do this thing. That's not bad. There's nobody who particularly has. Yeah, thank you.
夏バージョンっすけどやるっすね。よっしゃ。栄光の手、壊れずの絶世。このひとときだけでもエルマンデ・デュランダル。
しっかりして。
ほらほらほら。よいしょ。一斉のオール。
撃ちます。撃ちます。
All right, we got this.
よっしゃ。
My goat,
やるっすね。
Mandricardo.
栄光の手、壊れずの絶世。このひとときだけでもエルマンデ・デュランダル。
しっかりして。あいた。
ああ、緊張した。太陽眩しいっすね。
So much for our plan to make off with Master and the treasure. So that's what you were planning, huh? Yeah, all right, fine. We'll back down for now. Besides, it sounds like there's still plenty of pirate treasure out there. But you hear that, Mary? Let's see, who was that really handsome guy again? He was handing out these flyers, too. Flyers? Master, look at this. Wanted, dead or alive, knows the location of the pirate treasure. Huge bounty, let's fight. Ooh! Probably you'll have others coming after you once they see those flyers. So please be careful, Master. Of course, we could always capture you for our safekeeping. And we keep you in a very nice cell. I will consider that as a last resort. Did I leave my phone? Huh? That went better than I expected. This might be our year, Mary. Okay then, just let us know what you want to hand yourself over. We'll answer your call anytime, 24/7. Okay, they're gone now. They just made a getaway on dignity. Looks like we got a tough road ahead of us, but for now, let's just focus on fighting the treasure here. Alright, give me a second, guys. I have to find where my phone is at. Turns out it was right next to me anyways. I'm dumb. I wanted to look up something. I think, aren't there two Anne and Bonnie's? Oh, song. Let me see. Okay, hold on. Are there only one of them? I could have sworn it was like... Yeah, it's only one. And Bonnie. Wait, they got an update to their animation? Hold on. Just real quick, guys. Modified servant graph. What? So there is a summer version of them that's is an archer. Okay. Interesting. I definitely don't think I have the archer variant of them. Alright, sorry. Alright. Maybe it's around here. Or over here? Oh, is that? Hey, guys, I found a cave. Stegi's saying he thinks it's this place. This is the place. Good. We're all here. Look at this. Look, this is it. You're right. I can smell it. Smell what? The bittersweet smell of first love? It's beautiful. What a heartwarming thought. I don't think I smell it though. Figures. She'd knock it out the park when I was softballing it like that. Are you sure it's not just because you're stretching for jokes? What's this? Hey, beardy guy. Look, there's something written here. Is it more pirate penmanship? Huh? So it seems. Okay, let me have a looky here. Combine 2 different doors to create the correct one. Otherwise, and that's all that she wrote. Sounds like a warning about what to expect up ahead. As for what comes after, otherwise, must have been so obvious they didn't bother writing it. This ought to be good. All right, all of you, go on in then. I'll stay here and hold down the... All right, Goff, let's get going. Huh? No, I called dibs on staying behind. You spiky hair guy. You're on lookout duty. Me? Got it. Okay. Let's see what this cave has to offer. Seems like a perfectly ordinary cave to me. It's pretty spacious though, although the ground slopes slightly downward. We'd better take it slow so we don't trip. Agreed. Watch your step, everyone. Especially you, Corday and Kirillite. Did he just call us out by name? I think I get why. There's just something about you guys that makes people want to keep you safe. No, wait, that's not it. This is slander. Baseless slander. Right, I disagree in the strongest possible terms. I don't know if that's it. Commander Gordov? Yes, Teach? Is it just me or just this cave is getting narrow? You're right. It is. Though not so narrow we can't get through. What's up, Gordy? Wouldn't you know it? There's a suspicious button here on the wall. A button? Oh wow, you're right. It's made of stone to blend in. Shall I press it? Absolutely not. We're much too smart to fall for such an obvious trap. I know what you're trying to say, Goffy. That means I should totally push it, right? Absolutely not. No. Hey, Gordy. What is it, technical advisor? I think we're gonna have to press one, like it or not. Here, see? There are all buttons all over this wall. It does feel like the cave really wants us to press one. Oh no, there's no way I'm pressing one of those now. After coming all this way. Come on, let's keep moving. Blackbeard! It wasn't me, I didn't press any button. Beardy, down there. Down? Oh, I see. There was a button on the floor too. Whoopsie. Now that's just devious. What's gonna happen now that we pressed it? You guys hear that? Kind of sounds like something's rolling towards us. Hey, assholes. Anyone else feeling vibrations coming from behind us? What do you think? There's a giant boulder rolling towards us or something? That's such a cliche almost. cliche. It almost feels new again. Oh, crap. Sorry. I take it back. There really is a giant boulder headed our way. Everyone, run for your lives. Whoa, whoa. Easy there, Commander. What do you think we are anyway? Oh. Right. Your servants. I'm too used to seeing you all going about your mundane day-to-day stuff. But I nearly forgot. Alright, time to stop this boulder in its tracks. We're gonna fucking fight the boulder. Getting a bad feeling about this. What's up, Cayenne? Cayenne. Something on your mind? I'm going ahead a little bit. So also, tell me that again. Sorry. Behold the power of B+ rank muscles. Rah! The hell? Did Beardy just get absorbed into the boulder? What is happening? It looks like it's enhanced with magecraft. I only just noticed. Then we do need to run for our lives. I know I had a bad feeling about this. We might be screwed. Everyone, run for it. Running. We're on a straight path that's sloping increasingly downwards, but that boulder's not picking up any speed. This must be part of the magecraft trap, mage trap. Caster, what do you make of it? Sir, yes, sir. Yes, I'm a caster right now, but I don't really know anything about magecraft or have any spells to counter this. Of all the times to be missing a dependable caster. I'm sorry. Look up ahead. The path splits 3 ways. Are those the doors the warning told us about? Yeah, must be. They must. What did it say again? Combine 2 different doors to create a correct one. It's the purple one. I think that was it. I see. So the only one of these colors is the right choice. And if we don't choose right, we will die in this absurd trap. But how do we know which one's the right one? What do you think, player? The purple door. Ah. Roll call. Is everyone here? Yes, senpai. Fu and I are both okay. Woo-hoo! Gordolf music present. Okay. I'm okay too. How about you, Stegi? Oh, good. Charlotte present. I'm fine, obviously. I'm totally fine too. V. Blackbeard, on the other hand. Oof. Yeah. We'll have to give him a nice pirate funeral. Hey, someone get a light. We're cremating the son of a bitch. You know, I wonder if a candle shoved into a corpse's belly button would really keep burning for days. Hey, now's the perfect time to find out. I'm alive, damn it. I'm alive. Also, the candle thing only works on fat people. I'm amazed you survived that. The boulder broke the moment you solved the riddle. Next thing I knew, I was cartwheeling down the cave. Literally. So, yep, the purple door was the right answer. Makes sense. We had a red door and a blue one. When you mix red and blue together, you get purple. Nice job, master. I could have figured it out I could have figured that out if I hadn't had that boulder at my heels. Sure, go. Whatever you say. Anyway, we're here now. And I see something shiny over there. Wanna go check it out? Let's go. Well, that's quite a pile of treasure. See? This right here what the golden age of piracy was all about. Of course, there's no telling how valuable most of these stuff really is. I mean, what you actually do with a bunch of gold bars? Well, sure, I guess, but... I get it, Master, I get it. I mean, just take a look at this. I've been entranced by these shinies from the moment I laid my eyes on them. Maybe there's a ring that makes you want to keep it all for yourself in here or something. Since I'm a caster, I checked over the treasure, and it well seems like to be possessed by a vengeful spirit. What the hell? I never felt anything like this before. Feels like someone's injecting rich, super bitter espresso into every pore of my body. It's the worst. Looks like we'll have to save Blackbeard again. Thanks, Master. But how are you gonna do that? How? Well, in this case, I think Vilas is the only actual answer. That tracks. All right, we're gonna do this then. Do your worst, damn it. There's a different problem with me being a little... Okay. This should work. I need to get a longer cable. Please set the support servant as a starting number. All right. Ooh. Nice. God, her outfit is just fantastic as well. Oh, Jesus Christ. This is, wait, what chapter is this? God. Okay. La Ferie d'une Nuit. Wah! All right, I beat him. Yay. You certainly did. That was a great demonstration of how to be completely merciless with a noble phantasm. Ooh, I'm awake. I feel completely normal again. Aside from the stabbing pains all over my body, I've been turned into some kind of human pincushion. That doesn't sound completely normal to me. Anyway, we better be real careful from here on out. There could be other servants like me who got possessed by this treasure. Oh, don't be silly. You're the only one who'd fall for that beardy. Unless, don't tell me that was your way of trying to get me possessed too. Of course not. At least we can gather all the QPs scattered around now that we got defeated the ghost. Hey, look, another map. Oh, what's wrong, Stegi? This way? Yeah, I'm gonna go this way. Okay, you can do that. Huh? Oh wow, Master, it's a holy grail. Or more accurate, it's some of the resources needed to construct one. Either way, let's grab it. Right. Aha, of course. You have the power of a holy grail too, don't you? Maybe that means you're drawn to other holy grails and vice versa. Sorry, I still can't understand what you're saying. Well, he's a dinosaur after all. We're hardly familiar enough with the species to decipher the meaning behind a single bleat. How could we be when they've been dead for over 150 million years? Well, yeah, sure. But even so, I'd love to at least know what he was feeling. Well, I'd say we got what we came for. Yep, pretty much took everything that wasn't nailed down. All that's left now is to kick the shit out of those guys. Ha! Gonna have to be sharper than that, little doll. What you call me? We're under attack. By who? I know that incredibly distinctive laugh. We all know who this guy is. Although, how are there so many of him? What in the world's going on here? What's happening? Mash. I think you just got flustered. You muddled your words there. Ah! Ahem. What in the world is happening? Master, that silhouette can only belong to one man. It can't be. He multiplied? I don't know what's going on here, but anyone who's gotta rely on numbers to win isn't worthy of my time. Bring it on, you mooks. I'm gonna walk all up and down your scrawny ass.
あるっすね。
そうかよ。それ。
ほら
それ。
Ah, I didn't even get to use her MP. No, know what? I take it back. There's way too many of these clowns. Shut up, shut up. The reverb is killing me. Never mind that. How the hell gonna me make it out of here alive? I don't want crushed by two. Yeah. What am I, horse? I don't want crushed by Columbuses on my tombstone. This is like how honeybees take down wasps. Oh, like when a whole ton of bees cluster around an invading wasp. I think they call it heat balling. Wait, are we the wasps then? I repudiate any paradigm that makes Columbus the honeybee. Honeybees are cute. Columbus is anything but. Well, what about that one part? Doesn't it kind of look like a stinger? That's his beard. Say, technical advisor. As ridiculous as the situation may be, are we actually in mortal peril? Yes, this is a serious problem. Oh, they're there. Don't worry, Stegi. I'll figure something out. Huh? Oh, crap. Are they all looking at me? Wait, no. It's not me. They're after Stegi. Da Vinci, get back. We gotta look and see if there's any way out of it here. Ugh, get out of my way. Man, these things are pissing me off. Get back, Pipsqueak. Hey, don't call me that. But yes, I will get back, thanks. I've got it. If we throw them the dinosaur, that should buy us time to... Alright, but that doesn't change the reality of our situation. How are we gonna get out of this? Oh my, oh my. Is this really the best you guys can do? If you lost to a powerful, evil, magnificent final boss like me, I could at least understand. But servants being overwhelmed by sheer numbers? Pathetic. Alright, you made your point. Now show yourself. Ooh, is it Kama? Yes, it is. Well, hello there. How's everyone doing this fine day? Kama? That's right. It's me, your lovable, adorable Cammy. All right. I've decided that's what I'd like you to call me from now on. So do keep that in mind, okay? Anyway, it really is pathetic how much trouble you're having against a bunch of mass-produced copies. With junk like this. All you need to do is overpower them with sheer force. See? Hey, Cammy? Huh? Who said you could call me that? Camacho. No. I was just thinking. Wouldn't a serpent using their full power in here cause a cave-in? Huh? Hang on. Are you saying I just made things worse? Much worse. Time to run! Eh? Come on, everyone, let's run. Got it. What? Hey, wait for me! Oh, hey, welcome back. Everything okay? You guys are looking like something bad went down. I could really use some water. Oh, sure. Fruit juice okay? Here. Oh, yeah. That did seem to help. Water, please. Got it. Here. Have some juice. Ooh, I almost died. That's why you gotta be careful in caves. Man, there really is something about seeing them in person. This can't be right. I only got to show off a fraction of what I had planned. Come on, cheer up. I mean, we were really stuck until you came along. Yeah. Right? Well, come on, master. Make with the praise. I want to hear you singing from the mountaintop. That was amazing, Cammy. You are beautiful and invincible. Yes, that's it. Just like that, but more. So what happened in there anyway? Oh man, let me tell you. Sure, I could tell you're really fired up about this. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna kill my back the way I'm sitting right now. Let me do this as far up as I can. Sorry about that, guys. Oh, okay. It's a lot better. I can just reposition the mic. That's a lot better. Okay. Mic is right on my face. All right, last one before we finally finish this chapter. You ran into Columbus down there. A gaggle of them at that. Achilles. I know the expression is laughing out loud, but you seem very uncouth when you laugh, so I'm sorry. I can't hold back any longer. Mass-produced Columbuses? You're telling us there was a small army of him all marching together in the underground cave? Stop, I can't take it. Anastasia, take it easy, will you? For a Grand Duchess who usually is cool as a goddamn cucumber, she sure does go all out when she does laugh. I know how ridiculous it sounds, but you wouldn't be laughing like that if you were there for yourselves. Trust me. It was straight out of a horror movie. I have to agree. With all due respect to Columbus, it was truly nightmarish. Wow, it must have been pretty bad for you to say something like that, Mash. I didn't think it was all that bad, but whatever. So, Master, is there anything you'd like to say to me? By which I mean words of gratitude for the literal goddess who took her time out of her busy day to save you. Well... yeah, I know you said a bit after we escaped, but it wasn't enough. Come on, make with the praise. Thanks, Kama. Still not enough. You're the best, Kama. Keep it coming. So cute, so gorgeous. Kama, number 1. Yes, more. Thank you so much, Kama. You're so powerful and stylish, too. A little embarrassing hearing you praise me, Mash. You're so cute, Camacho. You'd be even cuter if you were smaller, though. That was wonderful, Kama. Oh, my turn? Well, you're certainly very colorful, Cammy. Colorful? Cammy, 16, 70, 107. I'm not, no. Wait, what? 16, 777, 216 Technicolor panorama. Hey, don't treat me like I'm some kind of game. I'm an actual goddess, you know. Huh? My turn? Well, what he said, I guess. You're up. Me? Well, you move around really fast. It's not like a warrior at all. It's kind of like unbelievable movement. Only a god could pull off. It's really hard to read, which makes you tough to fight. Oh, and the way you fight is actually really graceful, too. I'll grant you. Those are all compliments, but I don't think that's what she was going for. You passed Mandricardo. Achilles, on the other hand, is a dead man. He was okay with it? Crap. Guess I better run for it. Yeah? No? Pass. We'd probably just end up trying to kill each other. Yeah, that's fair enough. I didn't expect anything from you anyway. We'd probably just end up trying to kill each other. That'll have to do. I'm not really satisfied, but I'll do for now. It'll do for now. Anyway, none of that really matters. Master. No. Player. This is Summer. I'm going to corrupt you once and for all. What was that sound effect? Farewell for now. Being together 24/7 isn't always the right answer. Sometimes getting too close to the object of your affection can break the fantasy of love. A true god of love, or demon king of depravity, never forgets to keep an air of mystery about her. If I can't push him over the edge, I'll just pull him over instead. Cammy? Oh, there she goes. Camacho plays by her own rules, doesn't she? Forget about her. Some people are happier alone. I'm usually one of them, or at least I'd like to be. Hold it, Lord Canis. I'm on this mission too, and I thought you agreed to serve as my interim safety officer. All right, I'll stick around, especially since I got here a day late. But don't expect me to be here every day. Got it? I figured you wouldn't be much for these sorts of well, group activities, but still. Don't sweat it, Gordy. Some servants are just like that. If anything, we should be grateful Canis has been putting up with us so patiently. Anyway, great job today, guys. And while I'm at it, Gordy. Yes. Food's ready. Come on and get it. It's still nighttime, huh? Man, I'm sleepy. Got you. If I can't push him over, I'll pull him over. But right now, it's time to push. What's wrong? Can't sleep? Where you'll have nightmares? Nah, not with everyone here. Hey, give me a second, guys, real quick. I'll be right back. Oh, wrong one. Oh, did I move these by accident? This should go here. This should be up on top, and you should be up on the bottom. There we go. Give me a second real quick. hold on. Okay, I'm back. I see. Well then, maybe a lap pillow and a lullaby will help you drift off. I think I know the words to Rockabye Baby. Just kid. Really? That'd be great. Huh? Well, you sure about that? Really sure? Because if you're going to make it that easy for me, I'll just go ahead and corrupt you right now. Huh? That's pretty bold of you. Because you're nowhere near this smooth. Are you really gonna fall asleep like this then? I guess I don't mind if you do. Awesome, thanks. I can't believe I actually fell asleep. I don't know what he's thinking. Oh, fine, I'll leave him alone. Besides, he's practically already falling into depravity, sleeping on my lap like this. So I guess I'll just have to let it go for now. Nice.
ダヴィンチちゃんの臨時ショップへようこそ。こっちでもおや
Couple secret maps.
ダヴィンチちゃんの臨時ショップへよおやここは
Now to map. I should have hit closed. Okay, now let's do this. I'll just bring out Alice like I always do. On guard.
こっちよロビー。あなたにお似合いの相手が来たわ。散りゆく定めってことっすか？
Xerxes are usually the ones that get the least amount of charge.
仕事の時間。偵察気をつけて。色あせた夢。そうね。この君のもしかしなくても天使。グレート3はいい。アリさんを移せアリさんをって自分まだいですよ。
40%. That's not bad. Once again, adding 70%, like 70% empty charge is so OP.
色あせ静かに。そうね。この君のもしかしなくても天使。グレート3はいい。アリさんを移せアリさんをって自分まだいですよ。
not that much.
海を守る。
うまい手を考
クラウン、いいわ。静かに。海縁のところ、空を仰いで恐れなさい。マインスターの3つの秘跡、グレートスリー、クラフトスナーク。もちろん。もう終わりか。なんだつまらぬな。
Ooh. Oh, more missions to farm. Wait for I need a second.
Iやそうか。終わらせ。 静かに。そうね、いいわ。スクラッチ切り分けた。私の勝ちね。テムズ、お願い。
What? The fuck, guys? It's bullshit. Ah.
なんだ。えいいい子。色あせ静かに。そうか。開演の時に空を仰いで恐れなさい。マインスターの3つの秘跡。グレート3、クラットスマーク。ねぎらいの言葉は不要よ。
Holy shit, that was a lot of things.
そう大したことでもなかったのだし。
褒めるっす。こういう時は褒めるっ
For a
す、マスター
DOE?
君。
Pretty high. Nice. Tough hell.
とても残念。話し合いはできそうにないわね。月を超えて夢にかけて。仕事の時間は偵察気をつけて。もんよもんよもんよもんよ。我が我がクラウン。なんだ。開演の時に空を仰いで恐れなさい。マインスターの3つの秘跡。グレート3、クラットスマーク。
Hey.
月を超えて夢にかけて。今回だけよ、静かに。いいわ。ごっこ遊びをしましょう。太古の神秘、笑う血明、こぼれ落ちて舞台は終わる。スマイル、クラットスマーク。
Alright, I'm done with my ice cream. I guess we could go for an additional hour. Like I used up quite a bit of time here. Just enjoying almost a little worried. I was looking at the microphone, making sure that I didn't leave it off by accident. That's happened before. I've also forgotten to turn back the audio on the game as well.
色いいよ静かに。
この姫のもしかしなくても天使グレート3はいいアリさんを移せアリさんをって自分まだレスを
教師僕だってやればできるさ椅子に座ってるだけが王様じゃないとも
All right, back onto the missions. This is the main story, right? Section 4. All right. From the Journal of Leonardo da Vinci. Stegi is too cute for words today. Just like every day, really. Still, I can't ignore what our very own director Gordov had to say. The first question is, does Stegi only exist in a singularity? And the answer is, probably. The next question then becomes, did Stegi cause this singularity? And to that, I say, maybe? Either way, there's only one thing I know for sure. Oh, ow. At one point, Stegi and I will have to say goodbye. And their encounter may or may not have ever happened. They had never before crossed each other's paths, and their values and ideologies couldn't be more different. But perhaps the fact that neither one knew what the other one neither one knew what the other would one day become made this incident indistinguishable from fantasy. I didn't lie. I never lie. There was never a monster in that cave. There's no such thing as monsters. I'm positive of that. About that. I hate you. I hate you too. So I'm going to the sea. The big wide open sea where you'll never be able to follow me. I'm going to conquer the sea and make it on my own. Who cares? There are plenty of fascinating things out there besides the sea. Just don't follow me. Don't you follow me either. And so they both turned their noses up and marched off in the opposite directions. Did this really happen? Or did they actually speak to me? Or did they actually speak to one another? The truth lies far beyond the boundaries of history and memory. Aren't they kind of weak? Oh, no, not to worry. Those were still from the very first mass-produced batch. Rest assured, the new models will only continue to improve in quality and quantity, even as our costs go down. So, like, you'll keep coming up with new versions. Yes, absolutely. In modern parlance, it will be just like how 7 went to XP and XP went to me. That sounds like it's going backwards, but whatever. As long as they keep getting stronger, I don't care what you call it. All right, do it, and make sure you get a hold of you know what this time. Yes, sir. Absolutely. It doesn't belong with her. Only people overflowing with hopes and dreams like me have the right to cradle it. It was me, Barry. I did it. Morning, Da Vinci. Oh, morning. Is everything okay? You look like you're worried about Stegi. Oh, he woke up bleeding last night. Hold on. My back. It's my back. That's the one thing that's killing me. A lot better. Okay. Oh, he woke up bleeding last night. And he wasn't just hungry? No, I tried giving him some raw veggies, but that didn't seem to be it. I think he misses something. Oh, I see. Maybe he misses his friends? Must be lonely being the only one of his kind. Is he really the only one left? Yeah, I wonder. Scotland has legends of Nessie, and there are some theories that dinosaurs still exist in the modern era. I doubt it. No matter how many unknowns mystics there may still be out there, the world just isn't forgiving enough for a prehistoric creature to have survived all this time. Unverifiable eyewitness reports are one thing, but when we're talking about living, breathing creatures, I just don't have a way. I don't see a way where it's possible. The very fact that Stegi's around at all is nothing short of a miracle. They're there. I still wonder how a holy grail turned into a dinosaur in the first place, though. I feel like I'm sleeping. Maybe it was granting his wish. No. I've got a hunch here, but I don't think that's it. Then maybe someone else wished for Stegi to come back to life? That could be it. Oops. Sorry, Stegi. Okay, time for another day of adventure. Morning, everyone. Let's start searching for the third treasure, shall we? Yeah. Woo! I knew it. Who really does see Stegi as a rival? But first, I'd once again like a number of you to stay behind and guard the camp. And one more thing, I'd like to gather information we can find about those mass-produced Columbuses. Okay, Mandry and I will handle that. Huh? You want me to help gather info? Me? Why me? Now that's the look of a hero who was betrayed by his allies the moment he finally defeated the Demon Lord. Anyway, you don't have to ask around if you don't want to. You can just tag along. Okay, I'll come along too. Because I can't help but to worry. You have every reason to be worried, so thanks actually. And I'll go along too. Right, Rengoku? Yeah. Well, I suppose 5, 4.5 servants should be more than enough for gathering information. That just leaves... There you are. What, are you holding down the camp today, Dwarf? I'll stay behind with you then. I am your intern safety officer and all that. Excellent. I bet you just forget that overnight. Thanks for helping out, Canis. Yeah, well, job's a job. You punks just don't stay out too late, got it? Get back here as soon as you're done with what you need to do. Preferably before sunset. We, and by we, I mean me and Mostly Goff, have dinner ready and waiting for when you get back. Okay. Alright, guys. Let's get going. We're off to find the third treasure today. At least have breakfast before you leave. Right. After we have breakfast. This seems like a place on the map, but all I see is an ordinary forest. No, wait. If you look closer, you can see other people have been here before. There's definitely something here. You know, I'm kind of getting some Japanese vibes from this place. Just me? Like what? Oh, right. Maybe you don't see because you're not as familiar with them. Well, like those vines on that boulder, they kind of look like shiminawa, the rope they use at the shrines to mark and to purify holy areas and trees and such. And then there's those bent and broken trees over there. Don't those kind of look like torii gates? Even in a foreign land, I can't help but to think about homeland. Yes, you can take the gal out of Japan, but you can't take the Japan out of the gal. Now that you mention it, I think I do see what you're talking about. Okay, why don't you choose the path forward then, Nagiko? Oh, really? Intuition is pretty important. So is association. All right, you're on. You won't regret this. Just follow me and don't look back. You sure letting that ditz lead the way is a good idea? I don't see the harm in giving it a shot. All right, master, if you say so. Besides, I'm sure details will provide ample opportunity for bonding. Actually, I'm surprised it's still here. And just what is that supposed to mean? Oh damn, you gotta see this, Chanmas. I actually found something totally weird. Here, give me your hand. There's no time to lose. Ah, did you just keep up hitting that master? Come on, let's go after them. Senpai, wait for us. Now what is it? Why'd you stop after making us run all this way? What'd you find, Nagiko? It does feel like there's something here, but it's a dead end. All I see is a big boulder. Well, there's not all there is. Look at those adorable tiny puppy statues. Not that they're more adorable than me. They're not. Nope, they sure aren't. Oh, master, you can be so mean sometimes. Okay, that's enough of that. Let's just figure out what these statues can mean. Good point. Well, there are two of them. Could that mean something? That could definitely be the key to some part of this. What to try next? Oh, I know. We just grab these statues next and then... Hurrah! What do you think you're looking? Ah! The hell you doing? That was our biggest clue and you just... Wait. Oh, wow. The boulder we thought was a dead end is opening like a door. Nagiko moving the statues must have done something. Yep. Whatever the trick was here seems to have figured it out. So these things are just like Komainu, which made it weird they weren't facing each other. Oh, I thought they reminded me of something. Actually, now that I look closer, I guess they're not like Komainu that much after all. Something about them screams cheap knockoff. You could have said something first. Jeez, you just immediately act on every thought you have, huh? Maybe because you're a berserker now. But whatever, let's see what's inside. There's a stone staircase here. Looks like it goes down pretty deep. Ah, I see. So we're dealing with something like an ancient sealed off ruin then. Oh, I like the sound of that. That could be delightful. I think it's safe to say that we found what the map was leading us to, which means the treasure must be down here. There's only one problem. This passage looks narrower than I would have thought. If you all lead in together and something unexpected happens, you could end up pretty much stuck. Tight squeeze or no, you should still have someone keep a watch at the entrance. So somebody's got to stay behind. Well, if it being a small is an asset here, Stegi and I were all set. I know, right? An underground ruin with untold mysteries lying in wait. We could have possibly resist something so enticing. I see. So being small is a good thing here, Whoa, you got small. Well, swimsuit or not, I'm still me, you know. And right now, you're the only one who got my sights, master. Putting my own personal tastes aside. But giving you my brand of love in this situation requires me being small. Then small is what I'll be. Well, master, aren't you glad I'm here? Just let my charms beguile you and fall deeply in love with... What are you doing? Sorry, I couldn't hear you. My ears were covered. My ears. The conniving little Grand Duchess. So, who's gonna stay behind, Chanmas? I'm good either way. Could I make a suggestion? I think Nagiko should go with you, master. You might need her help again to solve other riddles you come across. Well, really? I mean, you do know we're talking about me here. I do. I'm not sure why, but it does seem like these ruins have Japanese theme to them. And it could be very well other mechanisms that fit that theme up ahead. You've proven you're the one you're most likely to notice them, Nagiko. I mean, you did find the entrance. I'll admit that I'm a little worried about what else you might pull, but your results do speak for themselves. I wish I could go too. Looks like MASH and I'll have to stay behind. So, Senpai, Da Vinci, Kama, Anastasia, and Nagiko. That does seem like many people. That does seem like as many people as can go on this expedition. I wish I could come along as well, but I agree that it's a festive Achilles and I keep watching you. It's really important to secure an exit route when exploring in enclosed spaces like this. If nothing else, you want to be sure that those stone doors don't close behind you without any way to open them. Well, come on, master. I can't wait to see what this expedition has in store. Wahaha! What's going on here? Is this all supposed to be Japanese style? Man, this is all so fishy. I'm having a blast already. Are you? Well, I guess you and the giddy Grand Duchess over there do seem to be enjoying yourselves. She's singing. Just make sure to stick together, okay? Good point. Ruins like this aren't exactly known for being safe. Most places practically oozing with mystics aren't. Oh, we'll be fine. If this were a normal cave, I might be worried about things like bears. But this place has been sealed off for who knows how long, right? If anything dangerous was trapped in here, it would be surely have died a long time ago. I take your point. But it also wouldn't be surprised me if we run into some booby trap. Ah! There, you see? Yikes. Well, there you go. A death trap. You're lucky it missed. Here, master. Stay close to me, okay? You'll be safe with me. That's all well and good. But I think I'm hearing something slithering our way. Looks like there are enemies here after all. Maybe these ruins have their own unique ecosystem, but these creatures don't require energy to function. Or maybe our Magecraft guardians that manifested maybe they're Magecraft guardians that manifested when the entrance opened. I have a thought. Why don't you figure out these things got here after we stopped them from killing us? think that I'm gonna use. Yep, that should do it.
みんなついてきて。水のうちに準備を。次は何して遊びます？は？聞かれてなんかいませんけど。
こういうのどうだ？
怖くない？いいえ、魔王で思いつな遠慮はダメですよ。咲き誇れ恋の花、出会いの渚に煩悩さんさん、カーマルーパースター。
普通だな。他にやるこっちゃな。こういうのどうだ？
思い出やります。遠慮はダメですよ。咲き誇れ恋の花、出会いの渚に煩悩さんさん、カーマルーパースター。今回はうまくいきました。
Yeah. Guess those snakes weren't really cut out for being guardians. Not that snakes can cut much of anything, since they're, well, snakes. Whew. Huh? What is it, Stegi? Is there something over the... I was gonna rescue you guys if you looked like you needed help. But I guess you were fine on your own, huh? Huh? You?
Waku waku.
Waku waku. I'll just get as far as I can here. After I hit the hour, I'm gonna dip and maybe stream again later. It's hot as hell, and honestly, I'm just struggling here. Huh? You? Hey, Ishtar. Were you gonna say something? I'm sorry. That pause went on for so long that I completely forgot that I was going to say. What are you, a secret berserker? What are you doing here, Ishtar? Huh? There's treasure here, and treasure means jewels, right? So why wouldn't I be here? You might be my master, but it doesn't mean I'm about to let you snatch my jewels for yourself. And I'm only here because this more aggressive Ishtar forced me to come. That said, bounty hunting and treasure hunting do have a lot in common. So this really isn't my first ruin delving rodeo. I just figured, okay, seems like fun. What the hey? Besides, skills are like anything else. Use them or lose them. Hey, you should be grateful. It's not every day you get to help out a goddess like me. Although I only brought her because of her scouting skills. We do seem to get along weirdly well. Looks like I've already got myself a good find. Not you too, Jane. Oh, a goddess of Venus who turned out to be no more than a fool lured here against her better judgment by the promise of treasure. What a joke. You got a problem with me? Love goddess? I don't know why, but something about your face pisses me off. No. if we're just now bumping into you here, then there must have been another way into these ruins. Not that I'm too surprised. The passageways might be narrow, but as a whole, these ruins seem pretty spacious. So you guys are here for the treasure too, then? That's right. Looks like it's a race to see which one of us can navigate these ruins and find the treasure first, then. What happened to you two? Did the treasure put a curse on you or something? No, I think they're just like that. Gotcha. Makes sense. So on that note, let's get this race started. Woo! Wait to set the pace, Ishtarin. Well, see you later. Oh, I'm pretty sure that wasn't the only trap here. I'd be real careful if I was you. We need that treasure to repair the singularity, so we can't back down from this fight. Come on. We're just going to have to make sure we beat Ishtar to the treasure. It does seem that way. Fortunately, Gifts should be able to help us detect other traps. Why didn't you have him do that in the first place? And ruin all the fun? This is supposed to be a thrilling expedition. In exchange for V's help, I'll be counting on you to solve any riddles we come across. You got it, Anachi. You handle the traps, I'll do the tinky bits. And my job will be to put Master's nerves at ease by shrieking adorably at every creepy noise and cling to him for dear life. Don't worry. I'll give it everything I've got. I don't think that's actually a thing, but whatever. Alright guys, let's make our way through these ruins. Whoop, found the tripwire. So this connects there, which should lead to that. So I just have to cut it then. Snip, snip. This is way more boring than I expected. That's treasure hunting for you. You know, I just realized something. Pretty much all these traps are on the floor, right? I'm always floating, so do I even need to worry about them? What am I even saying? Of course I don't. My goddess intuition is telling me I have nothing to worry about. And since speed is of the essence right now, I think I should be fine to go if I go on ahead. Don't worry, I'll holler if there's any mechanisms I can't get past. Like a door I can't pry open with brute strength. So brute forcing your way through was your plan anyway. Not a good idea, Ishtarin. Traps like these are designed to lull you into getting complacent. You should assume they're already planned for people being lazy and thinking they can just stay off the floor and... There? You see? Now you got a giant boulder coming straight for us. Thanks, Captain Obvious. I noticed. Ah, crap. We're not gonna make it. Oh, fine. If we can't run away, I'll just do this. Easy as pie. Sorry to be up to victory, herring tossing Ishtarin, but we wouldn't have to worry about that boulder at all if you had been more careful. Well, hey, at least I figured out a solution, right? Now we have to plan out our route again. There's no telling how far we might be from our goal. Goddess or not, you really shouldn't try not to waste unnecessary energy. Okay, you made your point. I'll let you get back to disarming the traps then. Other side, there really are a ton of them down here. I wonder how Master's gang is doing. Oh, I think there's something over the floor over there. Let's see what we got. It's a pretty simple mechanism, so as long as you notice it before you set it off, it's easy to disarm. Nice job. Man, this is doing great. Almost makes me feel bad for having so much fun. Well, I can see the next room. I guess that means it's our turn now. What in the world? There's a huge hole in the floor. wow, it's deep. I can't see the bottom. It looks like we could jump across using those tiles, huh? They have pictures of animals on them. I smell the trap. Yes, we think so too, but he can't just he can't just tell what sort of trap it is. Hey, over here. I think there's something written on this wall. Monkey, horse, snake. I missed it. Okay. Oh, hold on. My bad. I'm guessing we have to follow the correct route to open the next door. And if we mess up, the trap activates. So all of these floor tiles have pictures of animals on them, huh? Seems like that must be important then. I see monkey, horses, snakes, and spiders, and they repeat. Now I see snakes, horses, and monkeys. It can only mean one thing. The Chinese zodiac. Really? That's your answer? I'm sure that's not it. Huh? Hey guys, check this out. There's something written underneath this tile. Looks like more pirate penmanship. And if it is, we should be able to use Blackbeard's cheat sheet to decipher it. This looks like just like an O, and up arrow, and the narrow arrow is pointing directly to the snake tile. Interesting. 0, 0, 0. And there's the more tiles these are. Aha, I got it. Great, so what's the answer? Now, all in good time, Master. I think for a riddle like this, you'll be more satisfied if you figure out the answer yourself. So go on, think about it. Of course, if you're really feeling stumped, I can always just give you a hint. What do you want to do? I'll figure it out on my own. Great. So which of these 3 routes is correct? Snake, monkey, horse. Snake, monkey, horse, spider. Spider, snake. Horse. Horse, spider. Monkey, snake. Horse, spider. Monkey, snake. No. Snake, monkey, horse, spider. Spider, snake. Monkey, horse. I'm gonna pick the right one. Okay, let's see if I was right. Sorry, Master. I'm afraid that wasn't it. Damn. Still, at least you did try your best, Master. Alright, the correct answer is snake, monkey, horse, spider. It's all about the number of legs. Oh. Snakes don't have legs, so they're marked at the starting line. Oh. Pretty simple once you know the trick, right? Alright, looks like we're out of options. Last resort, brute force. Hurrah! Did you just break down the stone door with a hammer? Hey, whatever gets the job done. Okay, let's go in. Didn't you just come along to help solve Japan-themed riddles? Whatever happened to that? What? It's an ambush. We're just gonna have to fight our way through. Come on, let's do this. It was earlier.
私とそんなに遊びたいんだ。できた。今のうちに準備。できた。怖くない？いいえ、怖くない？いいえ、聞かれてなんかいませんけど。普通だな。他にやることないの？ 大活躍タイム。カーマルーパーストラ、夏の花の矢、めんどくさいからまとめてどうぞ。はあ、
これでも勝ちは勝ちだよな。
Oh, well, that was a big waste of energy. Sorry about that. I guess I just wasn't strong enough. So I tried to make up with it by bashing down the door. It's not your fault, Akiko. It's fine. Hey, at least we're all okay. That's reason enough to be happy. It'll be fine. We'll just have to be more careful from now on. Okay, guys, let's keep moving. Alright, guys, I'm gonna time out for a moment. It's so hot that I'm kind of zoning out while reading. So I'm gonna take a shower and maybe stream later tonight, alright? I'm gonna cut the stream here, so thank you for tuning in, whether it be on stream or after the stream is over. I genuinely do appreciate it. I'll probably stream later tonight, so I'll see you guys later, alright? Bye.